Just about set to go now, and getting the start, Bowden Francis. What should we keep an eye on here?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Up the middle, hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one fouled off. Francis, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. And there's a hit.
And now first and second with 2 outs.
And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Willie Adames stands in. Yeah, big swing and a miss. First and second, 2 down. To third, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Brendan Little
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Walker Jenkins on the ground right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the big righty, Logan Gilbert.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses, and it's 2-2.
Full count.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Over to first, and he saved. And the batter now, Ernie Clement. Popped up right side, Torres. Sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just off the inside edge. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that's in there at the knees.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Check on the runner. Jimenez dives back in safely. 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jeff Hoffman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Christian Walker, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a pitch. In the air out towards right center. Springer on the move. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Kyle Teal. Foul ball there. Ground ball left side. A dive. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Comes up empty.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one outside. Ball 1. On the ground. Muncy zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. To the right side. Loves it on the dive from his backside. And they get the out. And now for the Jays, Will Wagner.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Inside, just missed. Slider misses outside. Blue Jays down a run. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2 to count.
Got it. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Nick Sandlin.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 52, Nick Sandlin.
He swings and fouls one off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Next offering is fouled back. That one catches the corner for a strike. Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Max Muncy at the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. He'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. Two outs, nobody on. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. That's way outside, and it's 1-0. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And now Walker Jenkins. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And it's fouled away. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over, but 2 come across.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Emmanuel Clase.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one.
0-1.
You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out without a swing. And they're down to their last out. Jimenez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs. That one misses. 3-2 now. Got him, and that's the ball game. The shutout. Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Jose Barrios.
Well, this guy's got Sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity
Oh,
and
that's
not
off
as
the
slow
plate.
as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swings through that one for strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now 1 and 2. Nobody out, runner at first. And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Glaber goes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner on the go again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner on the move again. Ground ball to the right side. Fair ball. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now a chance for Manny Ramirez. Torres, the runner at third. Ohtani at first with no outs. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Oh, that's
There's a ball. Go to second, and he's out. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone.
Bichette. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Max Muncy, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a foul ball. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Jimenez. There's one.
He's out.
Throw to first, but he beat it. Willie Adames stands in. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Little, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
On a line, base hit. Muncy headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. The relay to third.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the batter now, Walker Jenkins.
Ball 1,
First pitch, not close. Down the line, and it's foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that's the third out. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Clips the corner. And the count is 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Out number 2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That's in there. That's strike 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball. Just misses with that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside.
Off the plate. Ball 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pitching for the Blue
Welcome
Jays.
back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Christian Walker, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Fouled off down the right side. That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And it remains 2-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle Teal. And takes low for ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Boom goes the dynamite. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Singled and scored his first time. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. That ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ground ball Walker. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Goes down looking. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Slapped foul. Swing and a chopper out to short. Adames the throw to first. And Bichette is retired.
Pitching for the
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound.
43.
Ryan Burr.
Ryan Burr.
Ohtani in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Santander makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. On the ground to third, Clement. Slinging it to first in time. Here comes Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Sliced hard but foul. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Willie Adames will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Seems like he got exactly what he was.
Eric Swanson gets the ball
Number
now.
50.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And now here is Walker Jenkins. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
And now it's Christian Walker. And that one fouled off.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Outside. 2 outs. Bases are full.
Nope.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next offering upstairs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Up the middle, Bichette. Out to escape a bases loaded. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and there's 1 away. And first offering is fouled off. Clase, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
So they're down to their final out, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one in triple digits.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Okay, all set to go. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ball one, no strikes. Ober, in his 4th year, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. And here is Manny Ramirez.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss there. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Max Muncy. And that one hit to first. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first. And we're back. Here's Byron Buxton. First pitch just misses. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And now Bader up to the plate. And that misses. Ball one. Buxton gets his lead at first with nobody out. Scherzer to first. And he deals. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it. One away. Here's Royce Lewis. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Scherzer throws to first. Buxton back in there. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And it's off the top of the wall. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He scores and they have the lead. And they put up the stop sign at second. One out, runner at second. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. And that drops in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
0-2 is the count.
Not close with that one. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two down. Matt Waller in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Adames. That ends the inning. And they limit the damage. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Yohan Duran.
Number 59, Yohan Duran.
Willie Adames in the box now. Takes strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Hauls it in for the out. Walker Jenkins getting ready to hit.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
There's the strike at the knees. One out, bases empty.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Check swing, no appeal. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And the tying run is on base. One down, runner at first. Now here is Christian Walker. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That catches the corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one just misses, and that's ball one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's inside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses, and the count's full. To short, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1, and that's 2.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Tanner Scott.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Here's Trevor Larnach. Fastball for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Torres over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Brings it in, and that'll do it. Welcome
Now
back,
pitching
and here
for the
comes the
Twins,
closer, Griffin Jax.
Number 22.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins.
Yes.
So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Kyle Teal now at the plate. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
There's a strike. On the ground, right side. Castro sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. That one almost got him. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, they call that an advantage count
Now
for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Tap foul at the plate. That one to first and a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. Out towards right center field. Buxton sizes this one up. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And that one fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Here comes the 0-1. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. And that's downstairs and outside. Runner at third, 2 away. And a swing and a miss. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Jimmy Garcia. Jose Miranda in the box now. Takes strike 1. Ball 1 there.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Next offering away upstairs. And fouled off. Strike 3, got him swinging. And now 1 away. Buxton in the box now, takes strike 1. Right side, hard hit. Torres fires over to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
No ball,
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. Well, a great effort, but he can't get the out, and now the winning run is on. At the plate, Royce Lewis. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position. Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Hard ground ball for a base So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard.
Now Correa up to hit.
Now
Swinging a foul out of play. Trying to send this extra innings. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-2.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Pitching for the Twins.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to
Number
start the
44.
fourth, Cole Sands.
Cole Sands.
Now a move being made at second base. Coming in as the pinch
Number
runner,
7.
Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
And that is out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. That misses the zone. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Willie Adames stands in. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Jenkins at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. 2 away. Next to hit, Christian Walker. He hit into a double play his first time up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That ball has just been voted off the island. And they add on. It's 4-1.
Now pitching for the
Danny
Twins.
Coulombe takes over on the mound.
Number 54.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Danny.
Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal.
Coulombe.
Grounded out his first time. Not
Count
even
1-0.
close there. And that is ball 1. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do. Now into the game, Michael Conforto. He'll be out in left field.
Michael
Pulls
Conforto.
that one foul.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Nope.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Throws him with a backdoor slider. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Correa on third with 2 out. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 4-1. All right, first pitch coming up. And taking the ball for the Mets, Tyler McGill. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
And Gleyber Torres retired. Shohei Ohtani in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. 1 out, base is empty. Inside, 2-2. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And that's downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And in there with a double off the wall.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Manny Ramirez. And that one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Once he digs in, swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Willie Adames stands in. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Walker Jenkins now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
Time call.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Adames off of first with 2 away.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. To the right side. To second. There's Lindor. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. Lindor retired. And now it's Jose Siri. There's a strike.
0-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Jenkins hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's Juan Soto.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
And now
Ball
2-1. 2 out, space is empty. That missed by a lot. And now 3-1. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Cut on and miss, struck him out.
Pitching for the New York
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Stanek.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Christian Walker, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. At the belt and fires. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor ranging after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Next to hit, Kyle Teal. This one in the air, right field. Taylor ranging back. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. Seiya Suzuki digs in now.
Hang out.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Siri sizing this one up and makes the grab. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Mark Vientos. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 gone here. Fouled off, he was late. And there's a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch swinging.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame. I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Man at first, 1 away.
That's a
in
ball.
the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Left field. Ramirez coming on. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but Competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Fought off foul.
Tanner.
The 0-1.
Scott.
Just
that ball went
missed.
out.
And fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Pitching for the Mets.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new
Number
arm on the
75.
mound. Reed Garrett.
Reed. Garrett.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Now time called at the plate. Next offering misses down and away. And that is downstairs. And the count now even up.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Man at first, nobody out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Torres on at first, nobody out. Check swing, called strike. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And now it's filled up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Runner takes off, and they'll do it again. Runner goes again. Hard hit right side. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. So they turn things over to the righty, Huascar Brazoban. And now it's Max Muncy.
Brazoban.
Ripped to right, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off.
Now it's going to be Willy Adames. The 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Now fly ball to right center. And he makes the catch.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Emmanuel Clase.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Teal puts it away, and a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Lindor swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Swings and misses.
He's out.
Lindor retired. So last chance for the Mets. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri.
0-1.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. The Mets down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. A 4. So just about set now. And today's starter, Frankie Montas. What's the scouting report on him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the first offering is not close. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hang on.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a miss. Back here at Citi Field. And towing the slab in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Stepping in, Jose Siri. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Juan Soto. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning.
And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting. Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. A solo shot. And they lead it. It's 1-0. Digging in, Walker Jenkins. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Christian Walker.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Around first, digging for 2. Now a relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Dedniel Nunez.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Kyle Teal at the plate now. That's ball 1. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. High fly ball out to left field. Nimmo sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jimmy Garcia. And that one fouled off. And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Brandon Nimmo in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The pitch. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pitching for the
We're
New
back
York
to start the
Mets,
third, and there's a new arm on the mound,
Number
Ryan
55.
Stanek.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Seiya Suzuki, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one
2
not
balls,
close.
no strikes.
2-0. Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Here's Gleyber Torres. His
Now
first at bat was a strikeout.
Gleyber Torres.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That ball has just been voted off the island, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. Stanek, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
On the ground. Sends it to first, and they get Ohtani for the out.
It's a good recovery.
Reed Garrett on a pitch out of the pen here.
Number 75. Reed Garrett.
And that one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Muncy to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Two outs, base is empty. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. He's already homered in this game. Out to center. Siri in position. Squeezes it, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Emmanuel Clase.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in. So they're down to their final out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Cut on and missed at 101. And the count is 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This could end it. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the...
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The shutout. just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, it's Sonny Gray.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Over to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First pitch misses.
Inside.
And another ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Max Muncy at the dish. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0. A new arm into the game, the righty, Kyle Leahy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Willie Adames now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And Willie fouls one back. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and it's 3-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Headed towards the corner. Donovan makes the play, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Christian Walker. That one misses. Ball 1. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants on the money. Nice. Back here in St. Louis, our starting pitcher in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball 1.
Ball 1 there. Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Ivan Herrera. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First
Ball,
pitch, and he
inside.
just misses. Two outs, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses. St. Louis goes down in order.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Fernandez.
Fernandez.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
That's in there. Strike one. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking his own and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
On the ground to the left. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. That one out to right. Nootbaar sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead. Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Tanner Scott.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Muncy sends it to first. One up, one down. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two away. Two down, base is empty. Brendan Donovan will hit next.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Pitching for the Cardinals.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Zach Thompson.
Zach Thompson.
That's towards center. Scott puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Struck him out swinging. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Willie Adames stands in. Strike 1. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Fastball is outside. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit in the air, left field, Donovan. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Jared Koenig.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Lars Nootbaar, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the curb, and it was a smart choice. Pedro Pajes in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Victor Scott stands in now and watches strike 1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. The 4-0 shutout. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. That one fouled off. In the air, left field. Kepler gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Snags it for the second out. And here is Manny Ramirez. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses there.
That's a ball.
1-1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Time.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Stays alive. Nola fires. Waves at the bender for the. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
curve in the
That's
dirt.
a ball.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And that's down and away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Bryce Harper swings through it for strike one. That one hit to right. Suzuki on the move. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here's Turner now. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one fouled off. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Buehler looked to first. And he's back safely. Sosa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Another throw over.
No, too late.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Top of the second. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Nola back to work. That's to third. Sosa zips it across and quickly one away in the second. Willie Adames stands in.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He rocketed that one out of here.
Now
It's 1-0. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now, Walker Jenkins. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Time call now. 1 out, base is empty. And 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Christian Walker, the next to hit, takes outside. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1, and that's 2.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jimmy Garcia.
That missed. That's the ball.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one.
Wood.
This to third. Muncy. in plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Nick Castellanos stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And another ball.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Booth. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Johan Rojas.
Number 18.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Johan Rojas. Now pitching.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you...
Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Now into the ball game on defense, Johan Rojas. He takes over in right. Orion Kerkering comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Kerkering, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And a pitch. And lines out to third.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Torres stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is fouled back.
One and two.
In the dirt. High chopper to third. Sosa over to stop for 1. And they bounce into 2 already. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Weston Wilson.
And he would be the tying run, Booth, so we may see him try to launch one when he gets a good pitch to handle.
98 at the knees, and she couldn't connect.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 away. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 1 down. Phillies down a run. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Strike 2. 1 strike away. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside low. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground out to short. Sneaks through. Base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual step.
Now on the bump, Emmanuel Clase.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
And that is the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply enough.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Wood moving under this one. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Liner, base hit. One gone, runner at first. And now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield. Shohei on the go.
Ball.
Pitch outside. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And another ball.
2-0.
Line drive. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Max Muncy. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Man on second, 2 down. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's where the swing. Back in Washington, D.C. And now up for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. And a foul ball. Popped in the air, left field. Ramirez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Ripped to third and caught. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Scherzer gets the punch out, and it's a 3-up. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Kyle Finnegan.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
Willie Adames in the box now. Takes strike
No ball.
1.
One strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Yepes settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Walker Jenkins getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. Right through there for his strike. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Struck him out looking. And now it's Luis Garcia. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One out, base is empty. gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one is upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Juan Yepes stands in now, looks at that one inside. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that skips into dirt. No score here in the second. Good job to fight that one off. To third, Muncy. Fires over to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Top half of the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal. Finnegan back to work. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. That's a strike. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Next pitch, not close, up high. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Now here is Seiya Suzuki.
No, that's
First
out.
pitch doesn't find the zone. Top of the third, no score. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. An absolute smash to left. And now they're out in front. It's 1-0. Back to the top of the order now. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Number 77.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And it's fouled away. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 out, space is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. High in the air, out to right. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Tanner Scott. He
Leading
has
up
a
for
great
the
slider with
Nationals,
tons of
the right
movement.
fielder,
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-2.
And ball 1. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished
That's the ball.
up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Late swing, fouled off. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. They're down to their final strike. This could end it.
1-2's the count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. One. Just about set to go, and on the hill in this one, Mike Soroka. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
There's a line drive to left field. Young makes the grab, one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Timeout.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. One out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the...
Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second.
Ball. 1-1.
And it's strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And the righty deals.
Ball. 2-2.
And that's outside.
Full count.
On the ground.
That's foul.
Down the line, and it's foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Muncy to hit. Fastball is outside.
DJ Hurd.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runner edges away at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And the funky Muncie is stifled. And now the DH, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch misses.
1-0.
In the air, out towards left center, Jenkins. Makes the catch, and there's one down. And the batter now, Jacob Young. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand grab. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it.
Handles, throws to first. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Kyle Finnegan.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
Smoked into left field, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Walker Jenkins swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Adames aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-1.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time.
That missed. That's a ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Up the middle, sizzling on its way to the outfield. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
A couple of singles back to back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker.
1-0.
That misses. 1-0. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
1-2 the count.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Young under it. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 58, Darren.
And that is out of play.
Law.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch, just misses. 2 outs with a runner at third. Hit in the air, left field. Yepes. Drops into the glove. Bottom of the second. Leading off, C.J. Abrams. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Luis Garcia in the box now, takes strike one. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball. Count is full.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the tying run is on base. And now it's Juan Yepez.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside low.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. James Wood digging. So a lefty out of the pen, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fires to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang.
Pitching for the Nationals.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Jorge Lopez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Torres batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Curve in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Lopez, 32 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. Rips one to right. Corrals it, and that's the third.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Trey Lipscomb, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Last chance for the Nats in this one. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. That clips the corner.
0-1.
1 strike away. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game. The final.